You're listening to After Midnight. The lines are open. For those who can't sleep, for those who feel watched, and for those who swear the world is speaking directly to them. Tonight, we're hearing from someone you may remember. Boston, welcome back. How are you holding up?
Not well, Doctari. It's worse. A lot worse.
Last time you called, you told us about messages appearing on your university computer, desktop icons and warnings. What's happening now?
It's not the computer anymore. I stopped using it. For days. Didn't log in, didn't touch it. The messages followed me.
Where did they go?
Boston. Everywhere. Bus stop digital billboards, taxi advertising screens, restaurant menu boards, McDonald's, Shake Shack, train platforms. Anywhere there's a screen.
And the messages themselves?
The same ones, but clearer, more aggressive. Your dead drop is compromised. You need a new zone. Moscow is watching you. Then, why are you silent? Why are you not transmitting? Transmitting what? That's what makes me angry. They reference things I've never done. Numbers, stations, one-time pads, chalk marks, dead drops. I understand the theory, historically, but I've never used any of it.
And the tone is shifted.
It's escalating. Last night, a restaurant screen said, "Extraction will not be announced. You will be retrieved." I slammed my fist on the counter. My wife thought I'd lost control.
How is she coping with this?
I asked her for my passport. I needed to check something.
What were you checking? Boston.
That I hadn't traveled, that I hadn't been to Russia, that I hadn't lost time. I checked airline records, bank records, medical records. No stroke, no head injury, no gaps. I'm still me.
Tell me who you are, Boston.
I'm a boring man in my 50s, a university lecturer. And there's something I didn't tell you last time.
Go on.
I teach nuclear physics, power plants, safety systems, containment failures, not weapons, never weapons. I don't work for the government. I don't consult. I don't have clearances. So why does anyone think I've defected? Why would Moscow care?
And now you're asking.
What do I do now, Doctari? Because it's intensifying. It feels like I'm failing a test I never agreed to take.
Boston, I'm not going to tell you this is espionage. And I'm not going to tell you it's meaningless, but when patterns leave private spaces and follow us into public ones, the mind loses somewhere safe to stand. What you do now is stop trying to decode the messages. Espionage feeds on participation. Silence is not failure, it's refusal. Ground yourself in what cannot be disputed: your home, your wife's voice, your work. And if the screens speak again, you don't answer them.
And if the extraction team comes?
Then it won't be because you watched a screen. Boston, stay with us tonight. You're not alone in the dark. You've been listening to After Midnight, where the lines stay open and the night listens back. Before we fade into the early hours, I want to thank our major sponsor, Amazon-published author Bradley W. Deacon, with more than 20 books, available exclusively on Kindle. And if you're a Kindle Unlimited subscriber, every one of those books is free. No barrier, no cost, just access. When you read his work, you'll notice something. These books weren't written for fame. They were written as escapism, a way of coping with years spent exposed to the worst of humanity on the internet. Material most people never see, and were never meant to. Bradley Deacon lived cybercrime as a federal investigator in Australia's first computer crime unit, later as a lawyer practicing in cyber and cybercrime, and as a cybercrime analyst inside the systems we now live under. Writing became a way of surviving workplace PTSD without pretending it didn't exist. If you want to understand technology, surveillance, power, and the human cost of standing between order and chaos, search Bradley W. Deacon on Amazon. If you're on Kindle Unlimited, start reading tonight. Because some stories aren't written for entertainment, they're written to stay alive. Now good night and thank you for listening.